Well, before I started working with Fitness Together, I think you probably could have stuck an apple in my mouth and set me up for the spit. I was a little bit on the porky side, and I knew I was getting ready to click over the odometer of age, so I decided that rather than be a fat old guy, I was going to fix that. So I talked to Clint, and Clint told me, he said he could work out a program for me to help me get fit, and 3 months later, so quickly, he made a huge impact. We got dropped 37 pounds. We put on a lot of lean muscle. We got a lot fitter. I've lost almost 8 inches off my waist. Right? So obviously that's where all the fat hangs out on me. My stamina is much better. I'm way stronger, which has really helped me in a lot of ways because I travel a lot, but it also has helped my golf game, which we may talk about a little bit later. Getting in shape makes me feel, number one, it makes me have more energy. Number two is I don't feel like I'm carrying a 40-pound rock around with me all the time. You know, I was concerned that working out might take up a fair amount of my time because I've got a really busy schedule and I travel a lot. What I found is that actually there was plenty of time to work out if I just got a little bit better organized. And thanks to Clint and the people at Fitness Together, I was able to put together a schedule that fit into my day, and I'm able to have a good solid workout and really get my day rolling in a positive way. When I look at getting the fitness worked in and getting the exercise and getting what Clint wants me to do into my life, because I am busy, what I found is it really wasn't nearly as much time as I thought it would be, especially when they lead you through the exercises. Many times before, I'd try to do it on my own. I'd have to stop and think, okay, what do I do next? And it took me twice as long, so it really has cut down the amount of time it takes, but it has dramatically increased the results you get. Way better than trying to do it by myself. Well, one of the reasons that I talked to Clint specifically was about my golf game. I'd had a shoulder injury about a year ago, and it had really wreaked havoc with my game and my flexibility and some of the things I could do. And I said, you know, I've got to get this fixed. And so we sat down and looked at what golf-specific exercises we could do to really help me. And we worked on some shoulder-specific things, which helped strengthen the shoulder. And I had some wonderful therapy on my shoulder that I found shortly before I started working with Clint, which helped free that up. And then with the exercises that Clint gave me and the strength building, that shoulder is very, very much improved in my golf games, significantly better. Now, a lot of that has to do with my core is stronger. And Clint gave me exercises that help build the core and the stabilizing muscles so that I'm much more solid in my golf swing. Now, if you're sitting on the fence and thinking, or if you're not even thinking about it, and you're thinking, well, that sounds like a lot of work. Yeah, that's a guy that maybe he's lucky he can lose that weight. Let me just tell you, putting it on is way easier than taking it off, they say. But I can tell you, if I can lose 37 pounds in 100 days, you too can get yourself in way better shape than you even dreamed. Honestly, I would have never dreamed that I would look like this or feel like this at this point in time. I think overall it's really made me proud to go out in the public and not be embarrassed. Before I was embarrassed. In fact, I looked at some pictures we had taken with our family, and I thought, oh my gosh, you look awful. So that made me feel good too. I think I'm going to Photoshop those pictures and put my new body in there.